He who is most alone is the strongest man. You require solitude from time to time, not to be alone, but to enjoy being yourself. You free time being alone makes life more beautiful. It puts a unique consume on dusks and makes night air smell better. Don't try to be right if you don't want to be alone. Sometimes the soul that sees beauty has to walk by itself. It is preferable to be unhappy by yourself than by someone else. Self poverty is the root of loneliness. The wealth of one's own self is solitude, knowing how to feel like one's own person is the greatest thing in the world. All extraordinary and valuable things are forlorn. Very few people can control the power of being alone. Alone time is the point at which I reduce most, if not all, connection with the voices of the world, so I can hear my own being by yourself is the best because you don't have to answer to anyone. You do what you need. I used to believe that the most awful thing in life was to wind up isolated. It's not. The most horrendously awful thing in life is to wind up with individuals who cause you to feel isolated. Being distant from everyone else has a power not many individuals can deal with. I live in that solitude which is unpleasant as a child but delicious as I get older. There are times when you find yourself in the middle of now here and there are other times when you find yourself in the middle of now here standing with the crowd is simple. It takes fortitude to remain solitary. I would rather not be separated from everyone else. I need To be, let be. Being alone is a human condition. Develop it. The manner in which it burrows into you permits your spirit space to develop. To be, let be is the most valuable thing one can request from the advanced world. The loneliest second in somebody's life is the point at which they are watching their entire world self destruct, and the best anyone can hope for at this point is to gaze vacantly depression and sensation of being undesirable is the most ridiculously horrendous destitution. Loving someone you will never be able to love is the most painful form of love when you don't even know who you are. It's so lonely. Sometimes it is best to be by yourself. You cannot hurt anyone. It was such a pleasant surprise to finally realize how pleasant being alone can be. Being alone is a human condition. That void will never be filled by anyone. The most obviously terrible sort of dejection on the planet is the detachment that comes from being misconstrued. It can cause people to lose touch with reality. There is a dejection in this world so extraordinary that you can see it in the sluggish development of the hands of a clock. Individual believe being separated from everyone else makes you desolate. However, I don't feel that is valid. The most lonely thing in the world is being surrounded by the wrong people.